boys and girls, we're going to continue talking about how different animals travel. And we're going to start with a poem. But before we read this poem, I want you to look at the picture and the illustration. What do you notice about this illustration? And what is that butterfly on? Yeah, can you make your hand look like this? And I want you to pretend there's a little butterfly on your hand. And look at its wings. Its wings are spread apart a little bit. They're up, but they're spread apart. That means they're not touching. When you spread your wings out like a butterfly, you're spreading, you're making your wings go farther apart. Now, I'm going to read this poem, and I want you to be listening for how this butterfly travels. Ready? It's called Yellow Butterfly. There the yellow butterfly, there the yellow butterfly, spreads its wings, takes its flight, We contemplate it. Now, did you hear how I said everything twice? Yes, so this time I'm going to say a line and you're going to repeat after me. So if I say, there the yellow butterfly, what do you say? There the yellow butterfly. Here we go, ready? There the yellow butterfly spreads its wings, takes its flight. We contemplate it. Perfect. When you contemplate something, you're thinking about it. So let's look at this yellow, beautiful butterfly. Let's contemplate or think. How does the butterfly take flight? How does it fly? Right, it spreads its wings out wide, and then what does it do with its wings? Yep, it flutters them or flaps them. It moves them nice and strong. Can you show me what this yellow butterfly might look like whenever it's flying? I want you to stand up. Show me what this yellow butterfly might look like whenever it's flying. Beautiful yellow butterfly. Awesome. Go ahead and sit down. Now that we've talked about the butterfly, I'm going to leave this one here. We're going to read the story that we read last week when we were just talking about how we can be mobile. And there's lots of other animals in here that are mobile, that travel. And they travel in different ways. Some might fly like the yellow butterfly, some might not. So I want you to be listening for, or not listening, because we're not really good. We might. Listening and looking for how these animals travel. Got it? All right, here we go. This story is called Can You Move With Me? Can you wiggle like a worm? Can you squiggle? Can you squirm? So worms wiggle to travel. Can you flutter? Can you fly like a gentle butterfly? This is a yellow butterfly, just like our poem. How does the butterfly travel? By fluttering its wings and flying like a butterfly. Can you crawl upon the ground like a beetle that is round? Can you move with me? How does our beetle or our ladybug travel? By crawling. Can you flip? Can you flop? Can you give a little hop? How does the rabbit travel? Hopping. Can you slither like a snake? Can you give a little shake? How does the snake travel? Slithering. Can you dance like a bee who is buzzing round a tree? Can you move with me? How does the bee travel? Exactly, by flying around with its wings. What other animal flew around with its wings? The butterfly. So some animals, they might be different, but they travel the same, and some travel different. Let's see you wiggle like a worm, crawl like a beetle, hop like a bunny, slither like a snake, and dance like a bee. The end. Awesome. Round of applause. All right. So we talked a lot about how animals from this story traveled. I want you to choose your favorite animal from this story. So the worm, the ladybug, the bunny, the snake, or the bee. And I want you to discuss and talk about how they travel and show Miss Velocic. So below, choose your favorite animal from the story, talk about how they travel, and show me what they look like when they travel.